to decide a topic can become frustrating, but we're here to help. Before we begin choosing a topic, let's look at a few things to help us get ready. First, let's get ideas for a topic. Go back to your course material to look over lecture notes or textbook chapters to find a topic. From there, we can begin our brainstorming. Take the general topic and create a concept map for it. You may find some aspect of the topic you would like to explore. Next, we can look at different news outlets that are known to have reliable sources that cover recent events and may pique your interest for further exploration of the topic. On the internet, there are many reliable educational and current event resources available that are excellent sources of ideas for selecting research topics. Keep in mind that because of the open nature of the web, many resources vary in quality. Once you've decided on a topic, you should ask yourself three things. What do you know about your topic? How do you know it? And how confident are you in this knowledge? Some other questions that you can ask yourself are: what do you want to know about your topic? How will you find the information on your topic? And what have you learned about your topic? There is more motivation to do a research assignment if there is a genuine interest in the topic. If the research assignment is unrestricted, relate the topic to some personal experience or issue of personal relevance. Once you've chosen your topic, you may need to narrow it or broaden it. Depending upon the subject and required length of a research assignment, be careful not to choose a topic that is too broad in scope. Focus on a particular event, time, person or group, or place. For example, let's say you choose the topic Athletes' Influence in the Media. Media comes in various forms, such as television, advertisements, movies, and commercials. This topic would be too general and broad to research and cover in a short paper of 7 to 8 pages. Instead, it would be necessary to narrow the focus of the topic to some smaller aspect of media influence. Let's change this to the influence U.S. Olympic athletes have on young teenage girls through social media. The topic has been narrowed and is more manageable because it focuses on a particular type of media, social media, a particular person or group, teenage females, and a particular place, the US. If you are required to write a longer paper, 15 or more pages, there should be enough information available about the topic for the paper to be comprehensive and complete. If an obscure person, event, or subject is chosen as the basis for a research topic, it may be difficult finding relevant and accessible material to do effective research. For example, let's say you choose the topic, The Challenges of Teaching Chinese in American Middle Schools. You may have a hard time finding much scholarly information on this topic since Chinese is not taught in the US as commonly as Spanish or French. So it may be difficult to write 15 pages worth of information on it. You will need to broaden the focus in order to write an effective paper. Consider a larger category that the subject falls into, such as foreign languages in general. Giving you a topic of beginning to teach foreign language in elementary school instead of middle school, or broaden the age range instead of just elementary. This gives you the topic of the challenges of teaching Chinese to English-speaking students. In each of these examples, you've expanded the scope of the topic so that more relevant and scholarly information can be found. Now you know how to choose a topic. If you still have questions, please contact the NU Library and a librarian will be happy to help you. Remember, there are no stupid questions. We're here to help.